You've done well, Mega Man. I never expected you to defeat my powerful Dark Man robot. Until now, I have managed to frame Proto Man for my crimes. But now the real Proto Man has appeared and spoiled my plan. Dr. Light is a captive in my lab. Come if you dare. Ha ha ha! Say what? Dr. Wily was using Proto Man as a scapegoat all along? Also, epic eyebrow wiggle. Oh, who am I kidding? Of course Dr. Wily was behind it. And I gotta give the good doctor credit. This time around, he actually built a cool-looking fortress, unlike Mega Man 4. The first stage of Dr. Wily's castle is okay. I'm still not a fan of it, but it's better than Proto Man's castle. To start things off, we're going to grab this E-tank. How many E-tanks does that make? 5. Okay. So we're all good in that department. The same cannot be said for the weapon energy, because we are running low on some weapons. But that does remind me of something. If you don't have an M-tank, one will appear on this ledge. Just a quick reminder, the M-tank fills all power gauges, both health and weapons. However, you can only carry one at a time. Now on this ledge, fall to the left. If you fall to the right, you'll land on the death spikes. In fact, that is the main focus of this stage as a whole, death spikes. And I don't like that. I hate death spikes. They have caused me plenty of grief over the years. Alright, this screen can get a little crowded because of all the bee bitters. That's what they're called. Okay, what are we going to refill? Let's refill the gyro attack, because we're going to need that later on. I'm going to go ahead and use the rush jet to get over to that ledge, grab the health, climb up the ladder, and then move on. Now you'll want to be really careful in this section because you're so perilously close to the death spikes. If you jump too high, you're going to regret it. I'd rather get hit by one of those toss machines than be skewered by spikes. Moving right along. Oh, we have some more of the Pucapellis. Isn't that delightful? And why can I not hit you? Ugh, so frustrating. And that was the only weapon power I got. Yay. Now we need the rush coil. Jump, and there we go. Okay, this section is rather tricky. We have some of these turning wheels, so you'll need to pay close attention what direction they're spinning. And also the Girees rotating don't make things any easier, nor does this guy for that matter. Oh, jeez. I'm just getting nailed right now. So much so that I probably should use an E-tank soon. And I'm just taking a look at what direction they're traveling. Oh! Epic fail right there, folks. And unfortunately, that means we're oh no! We actually hit the checkpoint. Okay, that's good. Nice. Yeah, you might want to travel to that top section so you don't have to jump on these singular wheels. Ah, case in point. You know what? I'm going to try and start doing that from now on. That seems to be the smarter idea. How many lives do we have? 8. Okay. So we really have nothing to worry about as far as lives are concerned. And of course, I said I was going to the top, and I didn't. What is wrong with me? Alright, this time we're going to do things a little differently. We're going to use the super arrow because if you do get a game over... Oh, you jerk! Your shot destroyed my arrow. Oh, you are not a very nice robot thingamajig or whatever you are. I'm so angry that I don't even know what you're called. Alright, that worked out pretty well. Unfortunately, we're all out of power for the super arrow. Okay, this section should look familiar if you played Mega Man 4. Remember Dustman's stage? He had these presses and the piles of junk you had to shoot down. Well, it's the same story here. Except now we have metal cannons to deal with. Now watch your step because you don't want to end up getting crushed by the presses, because those presses are insta-kill. So be extremely careful. It's a little tougher here because we have more to destroy, and I think we did destroy everything, did we? Yes, we did. And we're gonna slide and make it to the other end where we encounter our good friend Coco. And I am not focusing right now, and that is not smart. So much so that I might need to use an E-tank. Okay, some more of the B-bitters and more Pucapellis. Wow, I tried to use the invincibility frames to my advantage and it didn't work. And now I have to go through this section again. Yay! Oh, come on, game. I hate this section. All right, I take back what I said about this level not being very hard. It's annoying. It's really annoying. Let's use the rush coil this time. Jump again. And now we'll have to do this the hard way. So jump, 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 and fail. Well, for those of you who wanted to see me epically fail, congratulations, you're getting your wish. Despite how much I practice this level, I am sucking miserably. So jump down here, move to the left because it's traveling to the right, and that next wheel's traveling to the right too. Okay? And that one's traveling to the left, so jump right there. That one's going to the right. And actually, both of them are going to the right. Oh, we actually made it! Awesome! I actually did it the hard way, and it worked. Imagine that. Oh, joy, the presses again. Now we gotta go through these things. Isn't that delightful? Alright, so far so good. Gotta get rid of these guys. The Let's Play Curse. The bane of many a player since the mid-2000s. And you know what the worst part is? It's never going away. I thought I was immune to it, but alas, I am not. The hitboxes on these presses are also really wonky, because even if you're not directly underneath them, you could still get killed. So now we gotta deal with Coco again. Oh, almost got through without getting hit, but not quite. Now this is where I fell last time. Charged shots for the win. I believe we are indeed getting close to the end of the level. And I'm definitely going to need to use an E-tank now. Yeah, because of these guys. I've never liked those guys. I do not like Tatepakans. And we got the lyrics as well. Hope we don't forget them. Alright, we've made it to the end. So when you are ready, you'll want to have the Mega Buster equipped for now, because we're going to be doing some cycling. Meet the first Dr. Wily boss, Big Pets. Its weakness is its head. And in order to reach it, you need to shoot its sections. Of course, it is going to launch some enemies at you, so be very careful. I'll need to time this just right. And yeah, there we go. Oh, didn't quite time it correctly. You also take damage if you hit its spikes. And the crystal eye is indeed its weakness. So just time your jumps so you'll be able to avoid the falling sections. And now that we've got that taken care of, okay. I think as a whole you'll only get to use one shot on the head before it fully retreats back into itself. But you can shoot the smaller sections down if they are frustrating you. As long as you get the timing down, this isn't really a tough boss at all. I think as a rule of thumb, the stages are more difficult than the actual bosses. Now, one more crystal eye should do the trick, and indeed it does. Alright, that worked out pretty well. Or that's what I would like to say, but let's be honest, it didn't because of those stupid bottomless pits and those rotating wheels. Okay, moving right along. Stage 2 of Dr. Wily's castle. Now we're in the basement where the pipe system has flooded. So we're gonna deal with some water physics right here. Well, not right here, but eventually we will. And it's also the return of the Herarian 427s. Once again, Death Spikes, a Mega Man player's best friend. Oh, really? Come on, game. I cleared that. See, even if your heel touches the spikes, you die. This is why I hate Death Spikes. They are my worst enemy when it comes to Mega Man games, and I will never, ever like that. Okay, this time we cleared them. That jump is super awkward to make, but at least we get another E-tank, which is good. And it's the return of the Metal Swims. Actually, no, this is the introduction to Metal Swims. So I was wrong when I said no unique. How many lives do we have remaining? Oh, lovely. I've got 0 lives. Isn't that just delightful? I think I said this before, but unlike other Mega Man games, you don't lose your E-tanks when you die and get a game over. Instead, you do keep them. But let's see if we can try and prevent getting a game over. So Metal Swims are metals that swim. Alright. Jump. Jump. Get hit by the Girees, of course. Jump again. And move forward slightly to shoot down the Metal Swim, and there we have it. Alright, but we're not out of the woods yet. We've got Death Spikes and Bottomless Pits. Just gotta concentrate on this one. Oh. Okay, we made it. Woo! That was close. That was very close. I did not want to suffer from divided concentration there. I take back what I said. Bottomless pits are my worst enemy in video games, not Death Spikes. Because I find more often than not, they are the reason why I die. Alright. We've made it through the more difficult portions of the stage. So now all we have left to deal with are a few metal mommies. And by extension, baby metals. Time to take a leap of faith and encounter more death spikes. Isn't that just delightful? Thankfully, these are much easier to clear than the other ones were. Oh dear, yay, Mousebells. Although that one spawned off screen, which is nice. You don't really need to deal with any of the enemies here. You can just speed on through. Oh, health. Good. I like health. And I'd like a little more of it, if you please. Now, we need to fill up the gyro attack because that will be our weapon of choice in the upcoming boss fight. And you are annoying. You're also in a very awkward place. Let's see if we can use the Power Stone to deal with you. Alright, that worked out pretty well. Rush jet time. So up we go and jump. And right there is the end of the level. Now in order to get past that power muscler, we'll need to get to the other side before we take him out. Oh, yeah. Oh, no. So close. I'll be right back. Okay. Finally, I made it. I find it rather ironic because in my journey getting here, the enemies kept giving me large weapon capsules, which I could have used last time. Ugh, why can't we ever have nice things? I ask you. Oh well, we're here now. So now it's time to deal with the Circling Q9. It is vulnerable when it opens its flaps like that, and you want to hit it with the gyro attack. Because it moves so erratically, its attacks are rather tough to avoid. So much so that I should probably use an E-tank right about now. And yeah, let's go ahead and use an E-tank. This thing certainly does take a lot of hits before it goes down, but it goes down regardless. See you guys next time.